In Iran this morning, the death of one of their country's founding fathers being used as a catalyst for opposition protesters in Iran. They have taken to the streets shouting, "This is the month of blood. The regime is coming down." The death of Grand Ayatollah Hossein Ali Montazeri was just the first surprise to rally the opposition in that country over the weekend. Military prosecutors now allege prison guards tortured and killed 3 student protesters in the protests over the summer. NBC's Ali Arouzi in Tehran this morning. Ali, what can you report?
That's right, Dylan. There was a huge funeral procession in the holy city of Qom for one of the founding fathers of the Islamic Revolution, Grand Ayatollah Ali Montazeri, who died at the age of 87. He was one of the architects of the Islamic Revolution. He'd spent some time in jail under the former Shah's regime, but he had become a great opponent of the regime. He'd become a fierce critic of the current ruling establishment. He spent 5 years under house arrest for criticizing the current supreme leader, and he even issued a fatwa against President Ahmadinejad's government, calling his re-election fraudulent. He'd been seen as the spiritual patron of the reform movement, and he is going to be seen as a big loss to the reform movement. Hundreds of thousands of people gathered today in the holy city of Qom to mourn his loss, and there were clashes that were reported there, but we can't verify that because the foreign press wasn't allowed to attend the funeral.
All right, Ali, thank you for the reporting. Ali Arouzi in Tehran.